I'm Geoff Nemnich.
And I'm Rick Paillet.
And we're the hosts of The Last Stand. Coyote hunting is my passion.
And coyote calls are my livelihood.
And together we aim to bring you the best predator hunting tips, tricks, and tactics, right down to The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, presented by Lucky Duck Predator Calls. We are the masters of deception. Onyx Hunt. Know where you stand. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Pulsar. Image, quality. GA Precision. Home of the precision rifle.
Welcome back to another episode of The Last Stand, Season 8. Hard to believe we've been doing this for 8 years now, but I'm excited. I got my oldest son, Creighton, along on the trip. We're down in Arizona. Although you guys are watching this in the fall, we're actually here March 1st. So it's a little later in the season than what we've normally been down here. But got a great ranch to hunt today. Got a little bit of everything. One reason I personally love coming to Arizona is just you never know what you're going to call in. Obviously, you got coyotes, bobcats, and even gray fox. And today, I think this place we're hunting has it all. So I think we're going to try to target them all. I know Creighton wants to get him a gray fox.
Yep, never shot one of those before. So,
you know, we're going to target bobcats with bobcat sequences and stuff that I'll talk about, and then coyotes as well. You know, we actually just spotted 2 coyotes up on this hillside. They weren't real spooked. They just kind of went over. So I think we're going to set up and try to call these coyotes in right off the bat. But excited to hunt today. We got the Lucky Duck just launched their all-new 2.0 series. So you got the Riot, the Revolt, the Roughneck, and the Super Volt, all new calls. So I'm going to be using the Revolt 2.0 today. So throughout the episode, I'll tell you a little bit about the new features of that. So should be good.
hopefully.
So we'll see if we can get us a few predators in the truck, huh?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
We got into our first stand. We actually found a dead cow. There was a bunch of fresh calves in here with this cow herd. And there was a dead cow right here. I think that's why those 2 coyotes were in here. So, but they weren't real spooked at all. They just kind of made their way up over the hill. So I got Creighton tucked into this big tree right in front of me here. Really good cover for shotgunning. Got the Revolt 2.0 in front of him. I'm going to sit back just a little bit higher where I can shoot that whole hillside if anything decides to loop on us. I think I'm going to go right with some squeaky pup distress stuff right off the bat. See if I can get these coyotes to come back, and then probably just go into a normal sound sequence after that. So we're going to sit here maybe 10, 12 minutes. There should be more coyotes in this area. The cow was pretty much eaten, so they've been using it pretty heavy in here. You know, we were hoping these coyotes, the 2 coyotes we saw went over that hill as we were driving in, just walked over the hill. They must have booped. We never did see them, so that tells me they must have bumped out of here just from the vehicle or whatever. But then we had this new coyote show up straight behind us, and that's what happens in Arizona a lot. Especially when it's not very windy. The coyotes could come from about anywhere, and we were set up to kind of kill that hillside and kill straight up there, and of course, the coyote comes straight behind us. Creighton did a good job of jumping up real quick and getting a shot off at this sucker, but I doubt we'll find him. But on the way to our next stand, we come across this little deep little rocky draw that runs down through here. A bunch of thick trees, so we're gonna make a quick gray fox stand. About 4 minutes, that's all we're gonna do. Hopefully they're just within a couple hundred yards right here. Got a crate tucked down right at the call. I'm kind of off to the side in case they do come up a little bit higher, but I'm just gonna play gray fox distress number 1 here for a couple minutes and see what happens. Gray fox stands are fast. Makes it nice. Well, it's about 9:30. I think this is maybe our fifth or sixth stand in the morning. We're just trying to get on a road that'll kind of line us up to where we can kind of carve a bomb. There was some stands, just hopefully, so we're a little more efficient on what we're trying to do. But we're clear up on the north end of the ranch. It's just big, wide open stuff. Not much wind. Sound should carry a long, long ways through these big yellow grass pastures. So we're kind of down in the bottom of a bowl. Wind's kind of blowing to the right. So it's not ideal, especially if they come from up here on the top. So I got the call down in the bottom, which hopefully that'll funnel them down the bottom of the downwind draw if they do come from there. But got lots of country they could come from out front, upwind half. So it's gonna be about 8-9 minute stand. I'm gonna crank volume, some rabbit early, and then heavy on the pup distress and coyote fights. Right here, come on, let's go. Stop him here. Woo! 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 Call Granny's hard shot. That didn't take long. One stand, Creighton didn't think he was going to shotgun one. We could have shotgunned that guy out for sure. I had to stop him straight across. Looks like I hit him a little low. He ran up the hill there about 80 yards and piled up from a hard shot. It's only been about a minute and a half. That guy was just right up over the hill. That's what we're hoping for, first ball of the day. We're gonna keep calling though. Big old coyote. Older coyote like last year's coyote. He's got some good big canines on him. Right on. Let's hook him up to drag. Everyone wants to kill more coyotes, but let's face it, most hunters don't have the time it takes to become efficient as a coyote hunter. The solution? The Last Stand Coyote class with me, Geoff Nemnich. Never before has this much coyote hunting knowledge been accumulated in one place. This master class takes my 30 years of coyote hunting experience and brings it to you in an easy to follow, simple format. Throughout the website, you'll find over 60 teaching videos, partnership discounts, never before seen Last Stand episodes from all over the country, exclusive Lucky Duck sounds from Rick Paillet, and member-only access to live Q&A sessions with myself. My simple and common sense approach to calling coyotes will not only boost your success, it can also be applied to wherever you hunt coyotes, east or west, day or night. I invite you to visit the website and see why hundreds of coyote hunters from all over the country have made this their #1 destination for killing more coyotes. Well, it doesn't get much more wide open than this, huh? This will probably be the one we call in a coyote on. We've been try to get tight within cover. You know, big, you know, either draws or thick trees or brush, but here we got just a couple little valleys that kind of all come together out into this big basin out here. And there's lots of tall grass and some yuccas and stuff like that out there. A few scattered mesquites. Lots of places, definitely a coyote could be laid out there somewhere. So wind's not blowing very much, so I'm gonna crank the volume of the Revolt 2.0. Got to way down there about 60-70 yards. Hopefully to funnel coyotes, you know, down into that bottom row. Wind's just a little bit this way, so hopefully that'll guard. If a coyote does come from the downwind half, it'll funnel them out front and we can get them killed. So hopefully we'll see them coming. It should be a good one if we can get one to respond. He's gonna wind us. Woo! He's gonna wind us. Woof! Woof! Woo! Woof! I mean, that coyote ran through our wind. He come from way behind. I figured he was gonna wind us here, but he just kept coming around. He may have winded us. Maybe that's why he didn't quite stop, but we're a little patient. Creighton and I double tapped him. I just switched to schoolyard brawl. I've been running TNT for about 3 minutes, and then probably 30 seconds into schoolyard brawl. So I've only been here about 4 minutes. We're gonna keep calling. Yeah, another old coyote, man. Look at the teeth on that thing. Yeah, it's last year's coyote. And their ears always look so much bigger here.
Yeah.
They don't have the fur to bounce them out a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
Well, sweet, man. Good job. Creighton's excited. He finally got to see his first javelinas. Got a little herd of them out here about 300-400 yards in front of us. Wow, we're gonna try to get a streak going here. We probably came up the 2-track maybe about a mile, maybe not quite. Walked into this valley. Got a huge mesquite bottom full of thick mesquite. It's just a lot of cover, tall grass. Got a little bottom off to the right. Purposely got the call down off low. That'll hopefully funnel coyotes down to the bottom. I think our wind's kind of going up along this, you know, coming right in our face like this. So I'm gonna crank some volume and see if we can make it 2 in a row. If we get lucky, we'll maybe call these javelinas in. Here they come. Sig kicking ass 3 is what always works on these javelinas. Big old suckers coming. It's like the second time I've been down here where we've called them in on Sig kicking ass 3. Some big boys here. Look at them all hackled up. I call them raccoons. while we're trying to make it happen here, right? Probably got time for this stand and one more. As we were getting out of the truck, this coyote howled right up here. We saw him. There's a little pocket of cows up here. He was just sitting right above them watching them. We were trying to get snuck in here to where we could see. We might have bumped him. He moved. I don't see him anymore, so if we didn't scare him, I think there's a good chance we call him in, but he may have saw us trying to get in here, 4 of us and stuff, so either way, there still should be more coyotes in here, hopefully. So we're gonna sit here about 10 minutes. You never know about Arizona. Another coyote that came in from behind us again. So you just never know. We were set up for this coyote. Creighton had to jump up and give me the thumbs up. I think he got it rolled up, so. Never know where they're coming from.
That's pretty good. The old Hornady double BB, baby. Yeah, it's like 72 yards to that tree right there.
Jesus. Yeah, I had.
Heck yeah.
I don't think I hit him like clear up tall. I think I just hit him back here. Well, yeah, look at the blood all over his feet.
Well, we didn't get any footage on him, but another male.
Yeah, I broke
We were all
everything.
looking for this other coyote that was maybe coming from the cows up there, and sure enough.
Well, there was 2 of them. Did you see both of those coyotes up there?
I never did.
There was one.
Once we sat down?
Yeah, once you turned on, I think it was that second prey distress, the one came like a little bit to that yellow patch of grass. Then another one walked up kind of where the first one was, but then this one just appeared out of nowhere. I mean, same coyote maybe? I don't know. He was running pretty fast.
All right, we got time for one more. Well, bud, it was a fun day, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we covered some ground today. I mean, this is the name of the game, late coyote season. I know you guys are watching this. It's early fall, but late season, March 1st. I mean, it's about covering ground. I mean, I don't know how many stands we made, 20?
Close
At least,
to it, probably.
with all the gray fox stands we made.
Yeah.
I know for a fact
Oh,
we
yeah,
made
for
more
sure,
than 20.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the name of the game. There's just a lot less coyotes now. The coyotes we did get on came in really good for the most part.
Yeah, they're coming in good, so.
I mean, it was about 1 out of every about 6, it seemed like, for the coyotes.
Yeah.
But you know, you made a great shot on that last stand to jump up. Sometimes in here you just got to bail up and
You usually don't have to, but
let her rip. But I don't know, that Javelina, calling those Javelina was probably the highlight
yeah.
of the day, huh?
That was the highlight, yeah. Puts all the coyotes to shame.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool watching that. No bobcats yet, so stay tuned. We got one more day here in Arizona. I got us some spots tomorrow. I know you've been itching to get yourself a bobcat. So
I just want to see one.
to see one.
Yeah.
We got maybe some more gray fox spots tomorrow too. So we're not giving up on all that stuff yet. But stay tuned. And like always, I want to remind you to check out the website, tlshunt.com, the Last Stand Coyote class. Make this your best season ever. So, what do you think? Head back into town?
Yeah, sleep.
Yeah. Little sleep.
Stay
tuned.
Yeah.
One more day in Arizona. We'll see if we can add to the predator mixed bag maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time right here on The Last Stand.